Tier lists. Everyone loves tier lists. Everyone also loves Terraria, I'm sure. Sounds like a wonderful combination to me. Now, all things considered, it wouldn't be off-brand for me to do something like ranking all bosses based on who I'd invite to dinner, but I have something more productive on my hands today. I don't think I need to waste anyone's time, so let's get rocking. This is a tier list on all relevant points of progression. And starting at the bottom, we have Moonlord. I really hope this one is self-explanatory. Your only goal is the final boss. There are no ifs, ands, or buts here. And to those bringing up the pillars, counter-argument. They're the pillars. If I had a penny for every time I wish I could erase pillars from the game, I'd be richer than Scrooge McDuck. The weapons are nice, for sure overpowered, but there's literally only 8 of them, 2 per class. And after that, you beat the game. Hooray! I do want to emphasize this isn't necessarily a bad thing for the flow of the game, it's just that when put up against everything else in this list, this point truly suffers the most, and I hope you can see my vision. Next, Pre-Cultist. Now, to those who know me better, this may come as a surprise, but I think I can speak for everyone when I say that Post-Golem needs more variety in what it offers. Excluding Golem himself, we have Martians, which have okay drops and is just another slog of an invasion, Tier 3 Old One's army, which everyone seems to hate for no reason, and the Cultist himself, which unlocks the actually worst point of the game, sending prayers to all Tavern Keep fans. This point's best redeeming quality is the fact that the Empress of Light, Duke Fishron, and both Frost and Pumpkin Moons are considered by the developers to be tiered for Post-Golem, despite unlocking after Plantera. So I guess you have that going for you. Next, Pre-Wall of Flesh. Little secret, this and Pre-Cultist are actually tied. The moment right before the Wall of Flesh has been beaten is such a pain. All you have to do are tasks, and none of them are fun. Find the jungle temple, make an Plantera arena, make a mob farm, make a herb farm. Ugh! Please, give me something fun to do. At least most players skip deer clops, so there's that for part-time entertainment. And if your argument is, don't do these tasks, well, good luck sorting yourself out with hard mode enemies harassing you at every corner. Next, Pre-Road Evil and Pre-Skeletron. Not horrible, I've seen worse, but come on. One immediately follows the other, and even when you separate them, the stuff they let you achieve by killing either is roughly the same, which is to say barely anything. I'm not trying to bully them, they're still better than Pre-WoF. I just expected a bit more. Although you could argue Pre-Road Evil is redundant later down the list, but you wait until we get there. Alright, this is where we kick things up a notch. Pre-Golem. It is common knowledge that everything regarding Golem is bad. The Jungle Temple, Golem himself, and everything that comes right after. He's up to a do rework in my opinion, and it's laughable that the part right before where you fight him is so damn exciting. Screams echo from the dungeon. The game nudges you there and then boom! New enemies, new drops, almost all of which are amazing. And when you think that's all, boom! New armor sets. Everyone gets a new armor set. I mean, not melee, they got it pre-Plantera. Y'all like guns? Sure my baby. What about some sorcery? Spectre has 2 flavors of that. And summoners be eating good with all the armor sets they unlock. And then there's melee. Okay. Let me dial the hype train down a bit. I don't think anyone here likes the movements. Difficult slugfests, even if their drops are fantastic. Like Elfcopters, am I right? Okay, who's ready for Pre-Max? Although not on quite the same level of fun as Pre-Golem, this is still pretty damn up there. Think about it. You just came out of a clutch against the Wall of Flesh, the most unique boss in the game. You were running away from him getting a max speeds, you ran out of arena and had to improvise with your gear. He almost touches you for ridiculous damage when you land the finishing blow with 50 health to spare, and now, you're warned of evils unleashed upon the world. And when you go check, it's as if you were back to square one all over again. What gives? New mobs, new drops, new wars, new challenges, and the prospect of playing older foes a mechanical visit, so to speak. All classes get a substantial amount of love, and for the first time, you're properly incentivized to choose one, all thanks to the emblems. Truly, an 8 out of 10. And that ranking is rivaled, if not surpassed, by what comes immediately after, pre-Plantera. Killing the mechs is fun as hell. Using their souls to craft stronger weapons is a breeze. Getting to finally buy armors from the old one's army is a godsend. And it's such a smooth and seamless expedition, you don't even notice the fun is over until it is. I'm genuinely surprised this is as fun as it is, considering you lack very little in terms of content in comparison. And in all honesty, all of these were such joyrides. What could possibly... Now, this may come as controversial to some of you, but I am a true believer and endorser of the pre-boss propaganda. They say that limitations breed creativity, and damn, that's proven quite true here. The fact you're locked to quite literally nothing but gum and flex tape and forced to explore your world using whatever means you can get your hands on is its best selling point. Everything is new, the random nature of world generation means you're never quite sure what to expect out of a save file. And also, I do need to emphasize this: gambling. Not knowing what you're going to get out of random chests you find scattered around is actually exciting. Is it going to be a swift pair of Hermes boots? Maybe a shiny and steamy cloud in a bottle? Or perhaps a crippling debt-inducing find like a mace? Truly, the Vegas experience condensed to your full enjoyment. And yeah, you can call me biased. I mean, that's what tier lists are all about, and I will be damned before I'm not biased to pre-boss. And if you disagree, I wish you and your family... Anyway, subscribe and stuff.